I'm Rhonda Masad reporting live for the West Island blog. I am here at Valois Park in Pointe Claire. Today is a very special day. West Islanders will be taking a knee at 12:40 today in support of Black Lives Matter.
And when we help this community, well then you know what, it's a ripple effect and the communities around us will just get better and stronger. That's the vision for this day today.
I'm here with Reverend Belle from the South Shore, who has showed up today at Valois Park to give a prayer of healing. How do you feel this will change things?
I think people are taking note with the show of solidarity worldwide. People are not just saying this is a shame. People are not just saying I'm fed up. They're also saying we demand action and we stand together and we want things to change.
Ils ne cherchent que le droit de vivre un jour. Un sourire et un peu d'amour. Le droit de vivre un jour.
What change do you call for from our governments?
I think one, we need historical acknowledgement of Black Canadian history, not as just as immigration history, but as long-standing history of Quebec.
Representation is extremely important, and even all levels of government, municipal, provincial, and federal, there needs to be representation to represent the citizens that you serve. You have to understand that some of us are hurting so much we don't want to talk anymore. You know, so I encourage you to look to, you know, books and poetry and anything you can find to educate yourself.
What does the turnout at this event, Take a Knee in Parc Valois, mean to you? What does it mean to see so much of the community here today? What does it mean to you to have this event here in the West Island in St. Anne de Bellevue today?
It means so much to me, and I'll tell you why. It's because, you know, it feels lonely sometimes to be a person of color in a town like this, so it's really nice to see that the turnout is as what it is, and not just by people of color, that it's really the community, the West Island community, that's rallying around this cause. I think it's beautiful.
Well, I think it's nice that we're getting more coverage. I was at the one in Pointe Claire on Sunday, yes, and it's nice to see that the footprint, if you will, is expanding. I think that's a good sign. To get all the municipalities engaged in some way is a step in the right direction. I think it's hopeful.
It shows that people care about what's going on in this world, especially people around us, around the West Island, you know? People aren't oblivious, they know what's going on, and they're aware. And it shows a lot, and I love that, because if it was a different situation, people should be like this too.
I mean, I'm happy that there was obviously a strong turnout, but it's also important that people obviously are listening to what's going on, not just in downtown Montreal, but out here in the West Island, and they're standing up against racism and they're standing up for Black Lives Matter. So I think that this is a good sign from the community, but it's just a starting point. We have a lot of work to do.
I think people are now beginning to realize that in this case the Black community can't do it on their own, so if we all get together collectively, hopefully change will happen.
We need to move forward, and we can't keep on going back. And be it taking a knee or being, you know, with other people to take a stand, it's got to be more than that. It's got to be followed up with action, not just words.
We call upon you, Creator of all, to take a good look at each other and see what we have in common, and look to guide and to help and to walk in solidarity with one another.
I really honestly started small. I started with my community of Pointe Claire, and I will say, once you start, you show by doing. So Pointe Claire started the ball rolling, and then came Pierrefonds, and then who knows what'll be next. But I think if we concentrate on the little pockets that we live in and make it better in that space, eventually it'll just trickle across the world, and make big changes.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Dario. Thank you so much.